Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. So getting right into this, today I've been going back to Dostoevsky's The Brothers Karamazov. I've read it before, but I'm going back, and what I do now at my age is I reread all the stuff that I loved as a younger person. I mean, I first read The Brothers Karamazov, I believe I was in my 30s, and I read it again, and now I just kind of go through certain passages, and I'm not going to do a video recording on that right here. I'll save that for later. I have a thing where I go through great books and I break it down. But anyway, the story, I'm going to describe quickly some things about the story Brothers Karamazov, which I believe was written in 1879. Okay, so and I believe Dostoevsky's best book, right up there with Crime and Punishment, I think, right? So anyway, the father, you have three sons. The three brothers are, and I actually, right, if I glancing down, it's Dmitri, Ivan, and Al, am I pronouncing this right? Alyosha. Okay, so Dmitri, Ivan, Alyosha. The father is this real bastard, a cruel, selfish, libertine, great businessman, and he's a shrewd sort of guy, kind of that low cunning, but still, he's this old man who's still looking for, and I hate to use this bad word, but pussy. Still old man, and the brothers are concerned. I'm not going to go through the whole plot. You know, we know, people who've read the book, Dmitri is accused of ultimately murdering his father, and he didn't do it, and it's a big fat book. So why I bring this up is because I want to, well, let's continue on. The three brothers. So you have Dmitri, who is this sort of like wastrel, if you will, if you want to lose that language. He's confused, and he doesn't have any sort of direction, and he hates his father, and he's concerned about inheriting money, and he's cheated on his wife, blah blah blah. Okay, so then you have Ivan, who's the intellectual, right? There's a whole bunch about him, and then the third one, which brings into to I want to get to Alyosha, who is the Christian, the good man, right? He's studying to be a priest, and he's all about Jesus and God and all that. And if you read about him, you love him. He's this really kind person, right? So this is the point of this video here. Again, I'll be doing the Brothers Karamazov in another later video. But my video, again, is on Christianity. What is really, I find, incredible and interesting and kind of ironic, that most of the Christians I've met are good, decent people, like this Alyosha. And if you read the Bible, the Old and New, very carefully, it's completely antithetical, right? So you have this good, decent, warm, loving, charitable person like Alyosha and most of the Christians I've met, and you read this savage butchery in the Bible, and especially mostly Old Testament, but the New Testament has some stuff too, especially the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation is crazy. It's crazily insane. So how is it that you have a guy like an Alyosha from Dostoevsky's novel, and the people I've met, they're so nice and kind, and they're concerned about the poor and homelessness, and yet, I'm going to read Dawkins' quote, "The God of the Old Testament is arguably the most unpleasant character in all fiction, jealous and proud of it. A petty, unjust, unforgiving control freak. A vindictive, bloodthirsty ethnic cleanser. A misogynistic, homophobic, racist, infanticidal, genocidal, filicidal, pestilential, megalomaniacal, sadomasochistic, capriciously malevolent bully." And yet, most Christians are kind. It's so odd to me. Like, you have this brutal doctrine, brutal beyond words, and most of the people are good. So how do you people make sense of this? How do you reconcile this? Okay, kept this nice and short. And by the way, I'll be doing Brothers Karamazov in another video sometime in the future. Okay, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.